to say, everything in my readings are always allegedly. So, you know, we don't know these people. We're just doing a spiritual reading. And what comes out is in reference of what the ancestors want us to know. Hello, my AllnDaKards family. This is Keziah with AllnDaKards coming to do. This is, why? Really? Right? Because they said she committed suicide, so we want to see if she truly committed suicide, or was it just in reference of her shadow? Because I'm doing this on Dana Plato, which was Kimberly Drummond on Different Strokes. I don't know if you guys remember that show, which the next few videos or the next few cases that I put out are probably going to be around some old school shows, right, that we used to watch, like the Jeffersons and you know, Different Strokes and Sanford and Son and those people, right? Yes. So I'm definitely going to do a few of the people that were on there that tragic things happened. It just so happened that a lot of tragic things happen around some of the people on those shows, like with Kimberly Drummond, which her real name is Dana Plato. She was, she had a lot of hidden and emotional trauma, family, okay, is what I'm getting. A lot of traumatic things happened over her life, right? And she suppressed those things, you know what I'm saying? Plus, when the show went off, you know, things went downhill for for Dana, in reference of her playing that Kimberly Drummond, you know what I mean? And so drugs and alcohol, all of these things came into place. I seen she got married, that, you know, wound up breaking up with that person. And it was just a lot of things, right, that was happening in her life that I read about. And I want her to be able to tell her story through what? The words of truth, right? So we're going to tap in with Miss Dana Plato and see what she has to say, okay, on what was really truly going on with her, and if she, you know, did take her life, why, and if she didn't, what may have happened, right? Because I have two notions, right, towards her passing. But I do see drugs and alcohol. But a lot of times, family, I'm gonna tell you this, when they know your vices, that's how they wind up getting you, you see? Especially when you're already wrapped up in that industry, you know? Especially with how she was from childhood, right? She played that character when she was very young. So it continued in reference of how her life went, you know? Yeah. So let's go ahead and see what Kimberly can tell us in reference of her no longer being here. And that happened in 99, that she took her life. 1999 is when they say she committed suicide, all right? So we're gonna call the ancestors in. We're gonna call Kimberly in and let her speak through the cards and tell us exactly what's happened or what was she thinking, and just to give us some information, right? Some closure from her end, right? Because we allow the spirits to speak through the cards. I also will pull some Whispers of the Unknown. Whispers of the Unsolved, which is my new deck that I clarify with. So we'll pull some of that as well, all right? So let's get into it. Well, first thing first, I hear her keep telling me, stop calling me Kimberly. She's like, that's my character. My name is Dana. I said, I'm sorry for calling you that. I'm sorry for calling you that. I know your name is Dana. So that's the first thing I heard. So I said, I'm sorry for calling you Kimberly over and over. But that's the character that I know her as, you know, on the show. But she's like, stop calling me that. Call me Dana. So, Dana, we welcome you in to bring through the messages of what truly happened when you passed. And and just in case some of my young folks, okay, you may not know who I'm talking about, but this was her, okay? That's Dana Plato, okay? Kimberly Drummond. This is a better picture of her with the characters on the show from Different Strokes, okay? She was the one that was on there. Her name is Dana Plato, okay? And she died May 1999. This is more or less how she looked when she got up to age, family, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, she, you know, she got older, but she was a beautiful girl, you know? Beautiful girl, but I think drugs and alcohol did play a huge part. This is the person that I think she married. She wound up marrying this producer guy here. So, and on that, you see where it says explicit sexual content, drugs, and suicide. So they are saying that she committed suicide, and this is one of the things. So we're gonna see, and here's another picture of her on the show, old school show that we remember her by. If you're in your 40s, right, and so forth, you remember Kimberly Drummond on Different Strokes. Okay, so we're going to get into letting Miss Dana Plato come through and tell her story. What is it that you want us to know, Dana? What truly happened to you on May 8th, 1988? What happened on May 8th, 1988, or what led up to that situation, Dana, if you did decide to take your life, or what truly happened? Speak through the cards, Dana. Speak through the cards. Here we go, family. Speak through the cards, Dana. Dana Plato, what happened to you, love? What happened to you, Dana Plato? What happened to you, Dana? What happened, Dana? Dana, what happened? Something put into her food, or she digested something, family. Okay, that's what the food means on the bottom of the deck. She digested something. Something was put into something. Could have been her food, could have been a drug, could have been a medication. Whatever it was something put into something that she took, something took by mouth, okay? You see? This is why I love to do the why. Now remember, as I always tell you guys, because hers is a why as well, which you know the series is why is my suicidal cases. Now, if you have any suicidal thoughts, family, please check the link below this box and reach out to the suicide hotline, okay? You can also reach that by dialing 988 from any cellular phone, all right? We need you here. Please don't do it, all right? Please don't do it. Now, with her, this is what Dana is telling me. She's saying that something was put into her food, her drugs, or something of that sort. Because the first card I have out, family, is kill. Underneath a kill, I have violation. So someone actually took Dana's life, unalived her family in reference of a violation. Okay, they put something into something, okay? Put something into either her food, into a drug. But you see that food, that's what that means on the bottom of my deck. It doesn't actually, it can mean food, but it actually means to put something into, okay? So there was someone that actually, there was a killing. She didn't kill herself. There's a violation is what she's saying, okay? Beside that, beside kill, I have understanding. And then beside understanding, I have no. So there was some form of understanding that whoever did this because of something that she wanted to stop, or something that she wanted to not move forward with, okay? And to them, that was some form of violation. I also have sex trafficking here, where this could mean she was actually doing or got tied up into some form of sex trafficking, but this also could mean selling herself in reference of sex, right? Where she was putting herself in this type of predicament and getting something back, and it may have been an understanding that went wrong in reference of the sex trafficking, because this is how it lays in the spread, okay? I have no, stop, don't go forward on top of mask. So someone who is faking, pretending, not being authentic, and they wanted to stop, or she wanted to stop. you see, and not move forward in reference of something that was hidden. That once again, the mask card is something that is hidden. Okay, I feel like what's hidden and what was the violation, because this is how it looks in the spread. The violation of some form of sex trafficking and someone hiding behind this, or some type of mask, or, you know, and I feel like someone put something in her, drugs or whatever she took, that she could have been dealing with in reference of, you know, a sexual favor of some sort, or she could have been having some form of understanding in reference of what she was doing, or they had an understanding with her and this person, and the situation, there was some type of violation, and there is someone that killed her or unalived her. I don't feel that everything here is allegedly as well. Everything is allegedly. We don't know these people. We don't truly know, but we're allowing her to speak through the cards. The spirit is truly real, ancestors is saying, okay? All right. So let's keep going. Everything here is allegedly. But Kimberly, okay, Drummond, known as Kimberly Drummond, but real name is Dana, okay? We know her as Kimberly Drummond, but her real name is Dana, because that's what she wants me to say. Dana is saying there was a violation, okay, in something that happened. Killed, Dana. Why are you saying that you were killed? Why are you saying that you were killed? You did not kill yourself, right? Because I don't have suicide here for you. And this looks like a violation in reference to what you're saying. So give me clarity on the kill, Dana. Give me clarity on the kill. Clone copy. So yeah, somebody elected and chose her to do it. So when clone came out on the kill, she's saying this is something that they normally do. See, it's a copy of how they did her. Basically saying that she killed herself with drugs. See, that's what the clone and the key on the kill is coming out to say. This is another copy, another event, another situation that's being shown to us that they did this to her. Also, in reference of them taking her out, she could have been cloned, okay? That's for my conspiracy theorists out there, because I believe in that too, okay? But on the other part of that, I feel like this is what she's saying, speaking to me, using me as a vessel to speak in reference of giving you the message that they did this again, basically. Because something being cloned is being done over multiple times, right? In reference of that same situation or person. And that goes back to how they took her out of here, unalived her, okay? It's the same routine in Hollywood, and then because she was in California, okay? Well, she was in California, or from California, but she was actually in Oklahoma, Moore, Oklahoma is where she was. But they chose her. So see, you see the elect chose. So she was chose to do this, you know, another copy, another situation of this, you know, drugs and alcohol, right? But in actuality, you see the first thing she showed us is that something was put into that, you know, something dirty, something. Let's see what the violation, what is the violation, Dana? Tell us about the violation. What's the violation, Dana? What are you trying to tell us? Whoop. Chose. She spit that out again out of the deck. You see, I just was shuffling. She spit that out. She said they elected to do this to me. They chose to do this to me. They violated me. I was chose to be violated against. That's what she's saying. That's why that flew out. Give me the violation. Clarity on the violation, Dana. Clarity on the violation. Clarity on the violation. Faded relationship. So she had a faded relationship, and there's the drugs, okay? Around some form of drugs or prescription. There was a violation around this. Either it's just she could have been, you know, with someone who she was doing these drugs with, or something of that sort, family, and there was some form of violation around whatever they were doing together, or they may have already had a faded relationship, and they knew that they could get her. You know, she was chose based off of this faded relationship in reference to what she liked to do or what she was doing, right? And that's the violation she's saying in reference of this fated relationship. That is the violation. And this fated relationship violated her when it came to what the vices was that they knew and she knew, which was some form of drugs. Now, those drugs may have not been like street drugs. That's why it came out legal drugs, which I think she was doing like a concoction or something like that of something that may have been like prescribed, right? Because I got pills here. I got, you know, legal drugs can be a concoction of something that could still take you out, but it still is something used in violation, you see. Yeah. Understanding. Speak, Dana. Understanding. What was the understanding here? What was the understanding, Dana? Speak through the cards. You're doing well. You're doing well, Dana. Speak through the cards. Understanding. Boyfriend. Her and this boyfriend who had the fated relationship, and that's the warning. This is the warning she's saying. She's speaking. Speak. Speak, Dana. So the understanding was with this boyfriend, you see, that she had this fated relationship with. And there's a violation through this fated relationship that she had an understanding with the boyfriend as she thought, right? But that was the warning. That was the darkness, see? That was also, it's right beside the, okay? Give me the clarity on this sex trafficking. Ooh, I can't take all of that, Dana. Ooh, you threw out so much. Hold on, family. Let me get them off the floor. I see change. I see a lot. She spit out bias. Okay. Let's keep going, Dana. Spit out one card in reference of clarity, okay? In reference of this sex trafficking, Dana, what are you trying to tell me about the sex trafficking? Why is sex trafficking here? And you just revealed a boyfriend, but why is the sex trafficking here, Dana? Sex trafficking, why is that here for you? Sex trafficking. Yeah, she had conflict within this situation, okay? And this is why they got rid of her. Okay, because maybe she was tied up in some form of sex trafficking ring or some sort, family, because I have the swords. The swords is conflict, is challenges within some form of sex trafficking. Now, like I said, sex trafficking can also be looked at as prostitution, okay? Putting yourself out there in reference of exchange of sex and money, you know? But this is also another reason why someone wanted to get rid of her. Okay, or there was something around her being, you know, maybe even known to be attached to something like this, okay? Because on top of the situation with the drugs, I feel like the fated relationship which is the violation that's beside this conflict. And it's also on top of some form of understanding that she had with a boyfriend. All of this is in her spread, family. It doesn't look good, but it is telling me that this is also another reason why she was elected for someone to get rid of her. Okay? Why is no here? Why is no here, Dana? Speak through the cards. You're doing great. You're doing excellent. Thank you for telling your story, Dana. Why is no here? Yeah, she wanted to stop. She didn't want to, and that's the warning. See, the legal drugs is the situation on how I told you guys how they got her. See, the prescription, the drugs, that was a warning, and she needed to stop. See, but her vices, she needed to stop. See, the ancestor said she needed to stop and not do it. No, ancestor said this is what it was, and maybe she didn't want to do it. Maybe she did want to stop, you know. Maybe there was an aspect of her trying to not do whatever was given to her, you know, because she may have known, see? But that was the warning in reference of this darkness that came through whatever this form of drug was that took her out, okay? Why is the mask here? Maybe the mask is in reference of this boyfriend and how she felt that this boyfriend thought of her, but really in actuality, she's saying that there was a mask being worn the whole time. Let's see what she can tell us. She's saying, stop, take the card, mask, Dana. They know. Yeah, so whoever, yeah, they celebrated it. Yeah, so whoever was wearing the mask and was the boyfriend in the situation, they know they were faking. They were not authentic with her. They know exactly what happened to her in reference of the backstory, because there is definitely a backstory in reference of the situations that she was battling with, okay? Could even be a air sign, okay? Because that's swords, so it could even be somebody Aquarius, Libra, Gemini that was this boyfriend that she's attached to in some shape, form, or fashion, around some understanding that they had about sex trafficking and legal drugs, and you know, this whole situation that went down south in reference of a fated relationship that was the violation and took her out of here, family, okay? But what I'm seeing is Miss Dana Plato, she didn't do this, okay? This was done to her. Give me the elect. Why you kept throwing out the chose? Why did they choose to do this to you, Dana? Why did they choose to do this? Why did they choose to do this to you, Dana? Why? Revenge. She telling me. She said they chose her before revenge. So some type of fated relationship happened, and there was some, yeah, and celebrated it. They knew what they were doing to her with whatever they put into this. See, because they knew she was going to take it, or they knew that they had to get rid of her, and celebrated this situation because they chose to have some form of revenge, and they know that they were pretending in the whole time to get rid of her because of some type of, you know, challenge or fight or fussing or argument or something around some form of sex trafficking. Okay, it was some form of understanding that she had in reference of this boyfriend. She felt she could trust whoever this boyfriend is, but there was a violation in the fated relationship, is what she's saying, with this boyfriend. So whoever was Dana's boyfriend at the time, family, they need to be looking at this person, because she's saying this was another situation that just happened like all the rest with the clone in the unalive. All right, Dana. So give us a few more out this deck, and I'll pull some from the Whispers of the Unknown. Just give us a few more in reference of anything that you want to tell us about this fated relationship on this boyfriend and the legal drugs, Dana, your sex trafficking and the swords that's here. What else can you tell us in reference of why you're no longer here, Dana? Why? Son. Does she have children? I don't know. There could be somebody's son. Technology. Earth, Mother Earth. So there could be her son, sickness. So she had this sickness, earthly possessions. Yeah, she may have had, she could have a son. She could be speaking to through technology in some way, as she's the mother right here on Earth. About her sickness, telling him about her sickness, or there could have been that this son is attached to her boyfriend at the time. She may have a child by this boyfriend, and it could be a boy, or she could be talking about this boyfriend in some sort, because it's the same energy, but there's some form of technology that she wants them to know, or to bring forth about something here, earthly possession, something around her being the mother as well, in some form of sickness. She also wants us to know that she had a sickness, a mental sickness, in reference of, because that's what that is. Or she could have actually been sick in reference of something, you know, there was something wrong with her, and that could have been why she was taking the drugs, okay? But there was something here while she was here on Earth. She wants us to know around some form of sickness, all right? And she could be bringing some type of messages to the son through technology. I don't know if she had children. I'm not sure. But Dana, speak through the whispers of the unsolved, of anything you want us to know. Yeah, she was trying to get away, family, from everything. She was trying to escape a lot of the things that she was going through. She didn't get any karma or justice. It's in reverse. She's saying that she hasn't got any karma, any justice behind what happened to her, because they making it seem like as if she took her own life. But you're seeing what was shown here. Something around a child, or maybe she's talking about when she was a child. What else, Dana? Do you want us to know? Neighborhood, something in her neighborhood, close proximity to her. Yeah, she felt hand tied about some shape, form, or fashion of something that was going on with her. She felt at war with whoever she was dealing with at this time. Could have had some type, she's showing me corruption in reverse. So there's some form of corruption that has come out or will come out about some form of medical care or medical staff that she may have had dealt with in the hospital of some sort, is what I'm hearing. Did she go to the hospital? What else, Dana? Yeah, imprisonment and theft flew out. So there's some form of imprisonment and theft that she's telling me about, contract and paperwork. I feel like she says that she felt in prison and like someone stole some things from her through some form of paperwork or contract that she may have signed over her career of some sort. She feels like someone stole something from her, and that actually she could have even been that type of person in reference of her addiction family, where she had to do some time and it was behind some type of theft. But I also have contract and paperwork. So she was telling me about something being stole from her, about some type of contract or paperwork. Exposed, stalked, or followed. She did feel this way, and she may have been, through her struggle, she was, maybe followed. And that could also be another part of why she wanted to turn to these people who really didn't serve her highest good. What's the last messages you want us to know? Yeah, she's saying the warning was everything was left underneath, below the level. So everything was, she was dealing with a con man, someone, here's that mask again. So she was dealing with someone, family, who wasn't right, somebody who was pretending, someone who wasn't authentic is what she's saying to us. She also is letting us know everything that happened with her was left hush-hush on the down low. So a lot of people don't really know what truly was going on with her. Yeah, she's saying that's the truth, okay? She's saying that's the truth. Because she's saying the warning is, and the warning is that people truly didn't know that this is what happened to her. They felt like that she did what she did through this, which it was, but somebody put something in that. That's why she gave us that as the first message that came out and let us know that it was a violation. It was because of some type of fated relationship with this boyfriend. She gave us a specific person, and she's saying it's the truth. She feels now like she's being relieved of this situation because the truth has come out through this, and she's the female. So I say to you, and I'm happy that I'm able to bring that to you, Dana, with this message. I give you all healing, send that peace to you, love, and I hope that you get your justice so you can rest in peace, Dana. And we send you back to the spiritual realm. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for making it very clear. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And we hope that this why enlightened you in reference of Dana Plato and what truly happened to her in her words through the cards. Okay, sending you guys off. Please make sure if you have those suicide thoughts or anything around suicide, please click the link below this box. And also remember the number is 988. All right, I love you guys. Through the darkness to the light. Until the next time, it's all what? In these cards, family. Peace. Much love, Dana. Much love.
Gratitude for the sunshine. Gratitude for the moonlight. Every day feels like a new